Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Papa Bale, welcome to the channel. And we are looking at the pulse motor. This rotor now has about 230 magnets on it, 220, 230. And it spins like a champ. It goes super duper fast. It goes really smooth. It is floating in midair. I mean, there is not much more you can do to reduce friction here, but then I add some friction. I got a pull push, pull push, pull push. That's good for a counterclockwise rotation. But you know, it's just supposed to work that way. Doesn't mean it's gonna. I think it's cool, and yeah, I think with the pulse motor, it's just gonna spin like this for quite a while. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if having the magnets that close together on the rotor will even work with the reed switch. And then I'll get, let's see here, 4 more? No, wait a minute. 3 more. 3 more of the big magnets to make 12 on the big rotor, and then we'll see what happens. Honestly, I think 9 would work the best, because it's gonna give the maximum amount of magnets you can have on there without them interfering with one another. But I could probably try for 10 or 11 or 12. I'm gonna see how it goes right after this. You see, I put the 2 little neodymium magnets out there in the front so that they'll repel off of the ceramics a little bit more focused. Even, you know, two repels at once. I think it works quite well. Anyway, there we go. 3 minutes and 33 seconds. And it was spinning before I started the video, so I mean, that's nothing spectacular, but I say for how much friction's here, that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know about the permanent magnets on the outside. I don't think they're really going to do much. But let's see how much return on investment is here. $24. 24 to 1 and 24 to 2. 24 to 2. And then we'll do 1. So you don't even get, you know, a full rotation sometimes with just 1 hump. And that's if the motion of your wrist and your hand is the same. I try and keep it the same every time. Sometimes it's a little bit of a shorter burst of energy and it goes a lot farther for 1 hump. See, that just like that. But you know, I don't do that. I don't try and skew results or anything like that. Don't think you really can skew the results doing things like this. Results. What are we looking for? Well, we're looking to see how far these permanent magnets will, move the disc. And to see about the pulse motor, it's fantastic. I mean, look at this. Yeah. So what we're talking about here, if I ever get a 3D printer, hopefully, there'd be ways to do that. I'm not planning on buying one myself, but I would like to create kind of like a cover, a magnetic cover top. Even if it's just around the edge, so we can get all kinds of bombardment going. I'd probably have to make a new rotor and have it like north, just north everywhere, close enough together so that it can mask the south. It doesn't matter how you do it, really. You don't need to like get some mystical magical power from the center of the universe to just totally erase the south. No, you don't need to do that. We don't need to wait for that. We don't need to make that happen at all. It's because like when I put the little rectangle magnets on there and I get them close enough together, you get see? And because there's a little bit more weight, there's a little bit less space, but there's a space there between the two discs. You got that one that's moving slow, and then you got the one on the top. So cool, man. I think the technology is very practical for all those situations where you needed north to be on both sides instead of north-south. Like all these right here, all these outside magnets, I can make them all push, but I'd have to glue them very, you know what I'm trying to say, quickly. I have to be strong with the magnets because that's in the kill spot, that's in the hot zone. And it'll just flip and come together if you don't glue it down quick enough and have it bond. That's the thing, it's got to bond. But I think that's awesome. I mean, look at how close. Look at that. That is freaking awesomely close. That one is not as close. Wow. Okay, now this is a north-south, but my north-north looks exactly like this, except both sides are facing north. It's weak, though. To have both sides face north, the way I do it, depletes the strength of the disc by half. And if you think about it, here it is, north-north. if you think about it, it's right. I mean, it will deplete the strength by half because instead of the magnets reinforcing each other, and to make this disc, the magnets were in the hot spot twice. So they were trying to jump from being on the opposite side, and they were trying to jump from being close together. So it was a nightmare to make that. But it was a fun challenge too. Oh yeah. Look at this thing. It's still spinning. I wonder if that would help at all. You know, I don't know. I think that having them be alternating is really the best way to go. Because as it moves around, it sucks in and then it pushes out. It sucks in, pushes out, all the way around. That's why we're getting so much rotation off of this. I'm kind of surprised it hasn't stopped yet. But that's awesome. It's going so far. Now, I wonder if I could use the 3 neodymium magnets that are left to run the disc that's underneath as... But I mean, I think there's really kind of no need. This is spinning quite well. All right, that's that. Oh my God, it crept over the hump. That's awesome. Okay, anyway, thank you very much. Please subscribe and have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.